So the Senate President of particular concern, Godswill Akpabio, with his bunch of political bandits, don't take their mischief to the next level by refusing to pass mandatory use of electronic technology to transmit results for 2027. Shame on you, Senate President Akpabio, and shame on every member of the 10th National Assembly as on a Sudan they watch this criminality and brazen attempts to rig election unfolding. Shame on you, members of the 10th Assembly, which is the most useless and unproductive assembly in the history of parliament. Nigerians, this will not be time to talk because the meaning of waiting Akpabio and National Assembly don't do is they have given you the middle finger. They are telling you to do your worst. We want to rig election, do your worst. This is the meaning. There is no other definition. So it is up to Nigerians whether we want to talk, whether we just want the vex on social media, because anger is not a plan. Being dissatisfied with a policy is not a strategy. You must...
Nigerian Senate, how could you have done this? Senator Godswill Akpabio, how could you have publicly admitted to the world that you can only survive under a fraudulent elections? How can you publicly sanction civilian coup against the people? See, having an election where the will of the people is always being subverted is a democratic, it's a civilian coup, and any coup should be condemnable. Now, I want to ask the Nigerian Senate, if you're actually not there for the Nigerian people, who are you representing? From what you guys have just displayed, both for those that are against...
Hello guys, how are you all doing? So guys, Nigerians, how are you all doing? Like, to be in Nigeria is really hard there. Seeing what's happening in Nigeria, Kwara State buying, and what's the senator saying? That there can never be anything like fair transmission of this of results in Nigeria. What was this man saying? A meeting in front of millions of Nigerians. The last time, to be honest, with the kind of support Nigerians gave Peter Obi was supposed to win this election. But due to the fraudulent acts of Nigerian politicians, they had to like change result, make President Tinubu to win. Look at whatever since President Tinubu won. Ever since they declared President Tinubu as the winner, have you been seeing things that have been happening in Nigeria? Nigerians keep dying every day. They keep crying Nigerians. What's President Tinubu doing? Nothing. Only for the senator to come and say that there can never be any real-time transmission of result. What's the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? Anyway, guys, if you're new on this channel, you have to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comment. Guys, please take a look and see how Nigerians are reacting to this.
Mobilize now to occupy National Assembly, insist that the right thing be done, and then mobilize towards 2027. Because I don't they shout and since electoral reform. Some people say maybe it's not important. Some say maybe let us support Peter, support me for an issue of national importance. Everything they have been doing, they do not want free and fair election. APC no say if there's free and fair election in Nigeria today, Tinubu will not only lose body loan for Ikoyi where they live, he will lose Lagos State Government House, he will lose Asu Rock. They know that they have no pathway to victory except through electoral malpractice and rigging. So refusing to pass this electronic transmission of results, it only empower one people, the politicians who don't defect there. You go here, they say they have 36 states, 31 states inside. They do not have 31 states, they have 31 governors. If you refuse to pass mandatory electronic transmission of results, it make them easy because it empower INEC to use manual collation. And you know, saying that for collation center and I be the shrine of election rigging. So the governors and the strong men, all these people where they carry now, these fake prophets, where go, they say they won't sell mandate way upon which they shall collapse. Their own is to ensure they rewrite result the same way they do for Obiako, suppress the vote of the people, and then and now, because as they day now, it is possible they don't already cook result, they don't write the numbers. They are only waiting for implementation. But they will only implement as far as Nigerians permit them to implement, because now Uri Buruku they do. The INEC law of 2022 was clear. They said section 60 subsection 5, the presiding officer will transmit results in a way and manner as prescribed by INEC. Did INEC prescribe a way? Yes, paragraph 38, 39 of INEC guidelines clearly talks about electronic transmission of result. But even when INEC go against their guidelines, the courts no hold INEC responsible. So waiting be the demand where we don't the demand since. Let what is on INEC guidelines be taken and put on electoral act and then amend relevant sections of constitution. Today, Akpabio is shamelessly telling Nigerians say they are misunderstanding them, that they only say they want to maintain what is in 2022. If you wanted to maintain what is in 2022, so what was the need for an amendment? What was the reason? Because una know say passing this this electronic transmission of results, it don't reduce on a method of rigging. Not be say they no go still rig, because even if they pass them, that is why I've been calling on everybody, opposition, ADC, put eye on INEC and electoral reform for National Assembly, because that place is worse than a witchcraft coven. If they give with right hand, they take with left hand. Even if they pass the electronic transmission of results, it don't mean to make anybody go sleep. You must continue to monitor. They must create loopholes that they will use to rig. They don't have any plans for free and fair elections. They want to rig. They want to rig. Nigerians, if you allow this criminality to stand, we must ask ourselves, the power of the people and the criminals in power, who is greater? Waiting National Assembly and Akpabio, they tell una be saying, we have no plans for free and fair elections. We want to rig. We want to see what you can do. Nigerians, you have to come out victims. Exercise our right to free and peaceful assembly in the National Assembly, because this one don't come out for talk. Between now and 2027, we must mobilize leaders of opposition, ADC. All this while, some of una just they move. Everybody they do their own. Una don't see I'm clear. Say these people are out on an assault on democracy. There is no plan for free and fair. Shame on you, Senator Godswill Akpabio. Shame on you, all members of the Senate Committee and House Committee on Electoral Reform. Senator Simon Lalong, Senator Honorable Bayo Balogun. Shebi we talk on that time when they run on a mouth like second-hand blender. They are going to pass it. They are going to pass it. So this is the plan. Shamelessly trying to rig an election because you know that you are non-popular. The people reject you. The gods reject you. Nigerians, wake up and mobilize. When everybody they mount guard to ensure say your vote must count 2027 because they want to rig. They have no other plans but to rig. My name is Peter for Nigeria. Shame on you, Senate President. Shame on you, members of 10th National Assembly. You are amongst politicians most miserable.
So, for those that are in support, the news is that the Nigerian Senate declared requests from Nigerians to transmit electoral results, which is a public and obvious admittance of electoral fraud. That you're going to commit electoral fraud, because that has been the only way by which you guys have emerged. Now, I will ask again, who are the Nigerian Senate representing? Obviously themselves, and that is because they know that by the means of electoral fraud, by true rigging, that they all got there, so they don't care about the people. And if the Senate is not for the people, then it will not be out of place to say the Senate is not useful to Nigerians. And if the Senate is not useful to Nigerians, then it would not be wrong to say we have a useless Senate. As an ordinary citizen, I will tell anybody that cares to know that the Nigerian Senate is useless to me. Nothing they've done for my own advantage or for my own good. Only one request we've made: give us a compulsory, a mandatory transmission of election results from the polling unit to the ROF, so that the whole world in real time can see. When America is doing the election, from here in the corner where I exist in Nigeria, I follow American election. As the election progresses, I know who is leading, who is winning at a particular point in time. But it got to Nigerian Senate and they shamelessly say no to transmission of results. They know what that means. Transmission of results definitely will solve a whole lot of problems. It will give us the kind of leaders we want without a single fight, without bloodshed. But the Senate have declined that part, leaving us with one option come 2027. It's going to be iron for iron, violence for violence, toggery for toggery. The APC have no other way of winning the election other than electoral violence, snatching of ballot boxes, falsification of figures. Come 2027, if you would not transmit, hey, Nigerian Senate don't know what they've just done. Nigerian Senate do not know what they've just done. In as much as I understand that they were able to do that because they know that majority of Nigerians are those useless, imbecile, non-living people that don't have sense. There are still people in my comment section attacking me for complaining that the Senate has publicly endorsed electoral fraud. They've admitted it to the world that this is how we survive. This is our way. And some moron will still tell me that's the law. Let it be. If it is your turn, change it. Nigerians, Nigerian Senate, you don't know what you guys have asked for. You see 2027, the way you people have chosen, because you could have made this INEC reform complete by approving a transmission, a compulsory, a mandatory transmission of election results. That would have been very safe. But the way you've chosen now is to have a bloody 2027. And that is because you know your kids will not be involved. Your kids will not be around. You yourself, you the principals, will be on heavy security guards on that day. So you don't care who and who loses their life on the field for you. It not go better for you. It will not be well with those of you doing this. You see the 10th Assembly, the 10th National Assembly under Senator Godswill Akpabio. Nigerians will not forget about you in a hurry. We will never forget. All for the so negative reasons. What a shame. Well, my Nigerian people, now that you know that you don't have a Senate, before now you know you don't have judiciary. So I think your destiny is entirely in your hands. If we manage to get to 2027 like this, in as much as I'm still expecting so much drama, so much dramatic turn within now that 2027 that's already before us, in as much as I'm expecting so many things to happen that will change the landscape, but then Nigerians, be very prepared. Your destiny is all entirely in your hands. If you're going to let Akpabio and Tinubu and Wike keep toiling away with our future, it is left for us to decide. I know the morons that are in support of these criminalities are too few. But for those that are against of this nonsense, that are in vast majority, can we just come together and do the needful? These people they've done it to our face that yes, 2027, our only hope, our only plan is to rig and return. What can you guys do? Now that they've dead you, what's going to be your reaction?
With all the things that is happening in Nigeria, Nigerian politicians are supposed to know that the world is looking at them, especially Donald Trump. Nigerians don't want President Tinubu anymore. Ever since President Tinubu came into power, what has he done? What has he done? They are buying Nigerians every day. He's out there doing his own thing. His President Tinubu is making sure that he wins this election. But who are these people that are going to vote for him? Who are these people that are going to vote for him? Now all the Igbos are now supporting Tinubu. What's going on, guys? What is going on? Hey, President Tinubu has made everything sure that he wins the next election. How does he want to win the next election when Nigerians are being paid every day? Who are these people that are going to vote for him? Instead to save the life of his people, he's there. Oh God of heaven. When I see what is happening in Nigeria right now, I really feel sorry for the people. I really feel sorry for the people. At times you go to bed in fear, you wake up, you ask if you're still alive. You ask if you're still alive. These people don't deserve whatever is happening in Nigeria. Whoever that are behind this killing of Nigerians should stop. People should not be using the life of Nigerians to play politics. Guys, saying things, people crying, family members being killed, more than 12 in a family. 12 members in a family being killed. Children. Oh God. I never knew, all my life I never knew what was called Boko Haram. In years when President Goodluck was president, I was when I started hearing about Boko Haram. It was when I was in Cameroon, I was like, they said Boko Haram will soon enter Cameroon. How? What's Boko Haram? All these things started in Nigeria. We never heard of it. This thing should better stop. Stop claiming the life of innocent people. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comments. Let me know what you think in the comment section. See you guys. Bye.